The following video may not be suitable for children 13 and under. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, Enewtabie here with a G.I. Joe Classified Series review. Today we're going to take a look at something a little bit different. This is the Zartans Swamp Skier by Nonnef Productions. It's a kit you actually assemble. You can also get the labels with it, but they didn't have them in stock. They were back ordered, so I actually ordered a set for the oversized Dreadnought Chameleon Swamp Skier from Toy Hacks and arrived today. And then you also get a set here, and I'll show you some of the parts assembled out on the floor here or table, so you can see everything that's included. You're really going to need a pair of snips like used for Gundams, because a lot of parts are on trees. I'll show you all the different things. We'll go through the assembly process, put the decals on it, and then we'll show the final product. So I'll put a link to the description below for Nonnef Productions. You can check them out. I also have a Twitter account and who knows what else, but you can go directly to there. It was like 29 bucks. Labels are like 10 bucks. So G.I. Joe Classified, vehicle for 30 some bucks. Not bad. So glad to take a look at it. All right. And before we get started with that, if you have not, please go up there, hit that subscribe button. I'll be glad to take your subscription and increase the amount, because we're trying to get to 5,000. Doing a different location here today. So excited to kind of mix things up and do it from the dining room. Normally we're in my review spots, but the light's a little bit better here and feel like you could show this. So let me show you this. They come in a small box in the bag. Here's the different parts. I'll show you just what some of the things look like. And so you can tell why you're going to need some snips there. See how it's on the tree and everything. There's a ski blade, and there's this piece right here. There's an assembly video on their site, and I'll probably put a link in the description for that as below. I'm also going to show the steps here and show my experience with it. So, all right, let's lay the parts out. We'll take a look at it. All right, here are all the pieces laid out. Got stickers for when it's completed. Here's everything on the trees. You've got to basically separate everything. This piece here, that's the handlebars. These pieces right here for the engine, handlebars, foot pegs, right there. This piece goes in the back. This piece right here, you can actually cut the Y out. I don't think you actually have to, but you can if you want to. Snip it at the 3 spots there to remove it. I think I'll just leave it in, because it won't be seen or anything, so I don't think I have to leave it in. So and then got this piece here. I'm not exactly sure what it's made out of. It's got a translucent piece too. You can glue that together, but we're not going to do that for this. We've got our snips here. Like I said, you got to basically separate everything like that. We're not going to go through and show a step-by-step assembly of this. There's a great video. You can just look up Nonnef Productions and Zartan, and they basically show you everything. I don't want to do a video that long and go through every little thing. We'll just go over some basic points and then show the final product. But really, the price point's fantastic for something in this scale. So, all right, let's get to work on it and go through the steps. All right, we're going to try new filming setup too. We've got a different kind of tripod, so we'll see how this works. So let's start off very simply. I'm going to show you the assembly process, plus I'm going to show you like parts already put together so you can get kind of the idea. What you want to start with is this piece here, and then the 2 front skis. Well, they will simply attach here on the side. Just work their way on like that, and then just bring the other one onto the other side. And you may have to, see, like this one, finding that a little bit may just need just a little bit of a start right there. I've seen that on a little bit of this. Just gonna work it in there. There we go. Had to put more pressure on that one. So that'll be the front of your skis right there. So then you get two of these. This piece right here. And you can actually double stack it, or you can leave it alone and not add one. If you want it lower, that's an option. But you simply put this piece on top here and then turn it like that. So they give you an additional one. Let's see, where is it at? Well, here it is, right up under the camera. So they give you another one, and you can actually just add it to it if you want it tall. Or they say to save this, I'm thinking they're going to add something on. Why do I feel like they're going to add the cart for hauling the parts like the original one had? I don't know. That's just a thought I get. But that's an option. So that's the front here. And you can just put the skis like that. So I'm going to jump around a little bit. And the video Nonnef did actually shows you all the steps. So I would go with that. If you want to know all the intricate, details like cutting the flash and stuff like that, I'm not going to go in and go all that. So this piece right here attaches to this handlebar. So I've already attached it, but you can see how it connects here. And this will come in later. So then we have the back skis. So this is a finished piece. Now I like how these skis are actually made. These are like old leaf springs, like trucks used to have, but that's also the way the skis are made. So this is 3 individual pieces. This is the finished ski. But then you've got this piece here. You've got this piece here, which you want to basically attach here, like that. And we'll work with that. And then you get the smaller piece here, like that. Let's see if that shows up. You're gonna slide it on like that. And so that'll give you the 2 skis. And these are for the rear. So you've got, I do that backwards. I did. Look at that, because they're supposed to go inside. So just notice that. So you want this. They go to the inside of the ski. That's probably why it fits better. All right, so you want your skis to look like that. All right, so that's that part. Like I said, this piece here, it's got the clear translucent piece underneath. I didn't glue it. I don't think that's a necessary thing I need to do. Probably the hardest piece I think that's going to happen is this here. So this is part of the engine. There's 2 different pieces, and they don't attach any certain way. Basically, what you're going to do is put them together like this. All right. And these turbine pieces are going to go over and enclose it. So there's one on the rear that faces with the peg out with the turbine in, and one that faces with the turbine out. So I don't know how well this is going to go together in front of the camera. I have a feeling this is not going to go that smooth. So we're probably going to end up doing that off camera and come back with it. But this forms the underneath part of the vehicle. So, all right, so a little coaxing, and I got it. So this is what you want it to look like. You got turbine on facing this end. You can kind of see the beveled in edge goes on top of this. So it's beveled in. And this one, the peg goes this way. Cool thing about this is you can plug your blast effect on that's not a good one, but you could do that. You can plug a blast effect on the back here, wherever you want to do. So cool option. All right, so let's start assembling the pieces here for this. So the front, the engine, this is the turbine. You've got this piece here, and you want this to go on the bottom of your board. So it's going to go underneath here like that. Then you've got this piece here. This is going to go on the top, and basically it hangs over the edge like that. Then you take your frame, and your frame will come here, and it will attach on the front of this. Is that right? Nope, this way. So you want this end at the back of it, but on the front of that peg. So this peg right here, and you may have to, there we go. And that's kind of the frame of your system there. So a couple of different ways you can go. I like to go ahead and do this first. So take these pieces here, this front hole, you're gonna go ahead and slot these in like that. And just leave them off to the side because you're going to have to piece these together. This is really well put together. I must admit, it's very nicely done. And then, so you got these pieces here will attach here, and then you come into this piece. There's a peg here. You can go ahead and tab that in. And then you just kind of line these up. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this on camera, but you're gonna line these pieces up here, here, and here, and that'll basically form your frame. So let me do that, we'll come back. All right, there it is, pieced together. And I'm glad I didn't try to film that because that wasn't gonna be good. So, but there's the frame and it's put together. So what you can do next is, you want to go ahead and do the skis. Take your assembled ski, flip around to the right side, and then you just tab it in there. And one thing that does is this articulation allows you to, and I'll show it too, you can bring the ski back up like this, or you can also rotate the skis if you want to do that. So nice little option right there. Then go ahead and do the other one on the other side. We're also going to sticker this up so you can see what it looks like as well with the Toy Hacks decal set. So there you go. You can just kind of angle it. To me, you just need to get it together first and then kind of set it how you want it, because you can adjust it, you know, skis out, skis in, whatever you want to do. But there it is. And we'll do a size thing too, so you just can kind of see how that comes together. But yeah, and that peg is all the way in there. Yeah, there we go. It ain't going anywhere. The front ends, to me, they're in good, and it doesn't seem like it needs to go all the way in. Just with the way the frame is kind of split like that, it seems like it put too much pressure. See, that seems fine right there. So that's that part. What you want to do is then take the shell here, and you can take this green piece here, plug it through on the back. Just make sure it goes through, and then it's going to go right here on the back of this. Just be careful there. I almost like want to kind of fit it a little bit before yeah. See, to me, and this is just me, I feel like if I just round it just a little bit, I feel a little bit safer. Because sometimes parts don't go exactly correct, but for the most part, this stuff has been pretty good. So it's hard to see what you're doing. So let me come back and do that. That piece is going to go down there on there like that. So, all right, full disclosure, it took me quite a bit just to get this rear piece in. I had to file out a little bit of the piece in there to get it to go in, and I finally got it to go. But woo, yeah, I couldn't have done that on camera. So that's done. The hardest thing about it so far, I had to take the rear skis off to it so I could access it. You can see how I kind of had to do a little filing. But I mean, yeah, that sort of thing you can anticipate sometimes with putting things together. So this is the frame right here. So what you want to do is take the handlebars, and so these are going to have some flashing on them too. I'm probably going to have to trim these a little bit more. Yeah, I'm going to have to trim these a little bit more because I don't see them going on this peg here. Not in this current state, but what you want to do is take this small green one, plug your handlebar in there, and then that's going to plug into the main handlebar section. So let me trim these off a little bit. We'll come back, I'll install them, show you what it looks like. All right, back, and I had a lot of problems with the handlebars. So I had to, these just did not plug on the handlebars onto this piece. You'll see I had to file, I had to drill out a little bit. There's just no way it could go on. I mean, I cut all the flashing, but it's, it is what it is, but it just was not going to work. So, but we're getting to the final step. So you take your swamp skier, take this piece here, and it's going to go in this hole, down through here, into that hole, like that, close down that, and then what we're going to have here is the bottom of this ski is going to attach here, like that, and that's the front. And I think I might like want to do it like that. And then I'm reattaching the rear skis. Let's see here. Like that. Now, trying to do this stuff on camera is not fun, folks. Let's see. Like that. So I'm going to attach this one and the other one. Let me come back. It's really hard to film all this stuff. We still got to put the foot pegs on and everything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do that as well, and we'll come back and look at the finished product. Too much trying to assemble all this stuff in front of the camera when you basically just want to see what it looks like. But it really looks really nice. So, okay, assembly completed. Apologize for the long video. I just wanted to show real world what it's like. A lot of steps were taken out because you don't want to see all that filing and stuff like that on camera. But let's see. So swamp skier is basically 9.5 inches long. It's about, let's go from here to the top of the handlebars. Let's just say 3.25 inches tall. And then I guess at its widest point would be the rear, right? So we could just basically say it's about 3 inches wide. So, and classified figure will fit on it. So I'm gonna go through and sticker it with the Toy Hacks kit. I'm gonna just kind of do it what I think. I'm not gonna go actually even go through and look. I know kind of how I want it to look, but I've got some ideas. So let's go through and do that, and we'll come back. Final thoughts. All right, there it is. I've stickered it up kind of the way I want to do it. There's a lot of stickers I didn't put on it. Sometimes with Joe stickers, you can just go crazy. So I think this looks fine. I mentioned it wrong earlier. You can't put a blast effect on the back of this, but the blast effect for the front goes on the water cannon here. So you've got a water effect. I don't have one. I got this purple one here. You can plug it in and do that. So and you can kind of see the scale here, how it fits in. Figure will set on it fine. You can just adjust your peg or whatever. So yeah, it's pretty cool. To me, what I would have done, there's 3 options. So you can buy the kit. That's what I did. I bought the labels separate because they were back ordered. Or option 3, you could actually pay to have it fully assembled, stickered up and everything. I might would have done that just, for the process involved. I didn't know, I thought everything was going to be completely assembled, easy put together, and it wasn't hard by any means of stretch of imagination. But there's a couple things that I didn't realize I was going to have to do, like kind of round out a few things so it fits in better. I mean, my thumbs are like eat up from trying to push things in. So it seems like it would have worked a little bit better, maybe just buy it already assembled. Plus, my eyes aren't getting any easier to see things. But very nice. Just want to show it right here how it looks. And like I said, this piece right here is going to move a little bit. You can push this down, maybe tighten it up. But it looks good. Looks like it should. I'm pretty sure you got a thing right here on the frame. So I'm sure they're going to do the little cart where you can carry the parts like Zartan had originally. So very nice. And that's pretty much it. I'll put a link in the description. Nonnef Productions. You can order it from there. I have no affiliation with them other than I bought a Optimus Prime kit a few years ago. That's about the only thing I've ever bought from them. But that was a good kit. I think this is a nice kit. It definitely looks like the part. And for the price, I mean, honestly, $29 is pretty good for a classified vehicle at this point. You know, you could pick up a couple more for Dreadnoks when those eventually come out, and have the whole crew going after the general and the other guy from the episode. You know, when they were whatever they were doing, they were trying to get him out of the prison, and I think they were all riding these things. So very cool. All right, guys, thanks for watching this video. I did things a little bit different than I normally do. I just wanted to show the process. I'll try to snip out some things, edit it down so it isn't too long a video. But I want to thank everybody for watching this, checking it out. Stay tuned for more content from the channel for Joe's. I've got some vehicles coming. I'm also doing a custom that I'll talk about soon. So that's going to be quite a big project, but I think it's going to turn out pretty good. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you down the road. Oh, I don't even have the figure in the vehicle. Let me do that. We'll come back. All right, just kind of I was trying to play around and figure out how I wanted to do it, but you can put him on. I'm not a poser, so don't fault me for this looking atrocious, but they'll fit on there and they'll look good. This doesn't, but you can make it look right. I just don't know how I want them to look right now, so I haven't figured that out. Fairly new. I may get one of these may just sit in the foreground, a Zartan shack, and have it sitting there. So I don't know about actually having him sitting on it and doing some action stuff. But I don't know, with this blast effect, it looks pretty good. So let me know in the comments. What do you think? Well, are you going to pick one of these up? Are you interested? Let me know what you think about the set. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you down the road.